we have an obligation to speak for what makes America exceptionalist, and then what has in fact changed the world. When America has taken the American century, the last century, we saw a transformation of the world, not just the United States as becoming a global power, but the ideas and ideals that make America exceptional. The concept of people not being servants of the state, but in fact being free, has infected, in a good way, the world. And we now have governments all over the world. The number of governments that practice principles of at least some level of freedom have dramatically increased over that 100-year period of time. I think we have won the argument, or we're winning the argument, and we need to continue to make that argument. What you're talking about is our own economic situation and our ability to be able to be a dominant economic and military power. That is different than having what I believe is the truth about what human condition should be and what the role of government should be vis-a-vis its people. I think you can continue to advocate that, even though, as I think I've mentioned very clearly, we have a government and leadership in this country that don't necessarily practice it here in this country as much as we should. That's a domestic and internal issue that will be worked through in the next election, and hopefully to a desirable result. But it will be certainly a big issue in this election, which is what is the role of the government of this country. And so your observation that the changing nature of America as how we relate to our own citizens is going to have an impact on the world, I would agree with that. And that's why I think you're seeing the angst that you see in America to want to change back to, as I said, a president who believes in us, as opposed to a president who believes in himself and people in power here in Washington.